Morning, y'all. Still no lens cap. Right, let's go and get some breakfast. Breakfast was yummy, and I stole an apple. That is a good coffee. Right, we are off, and we're now just about to go up and start work with James. This is going to be a lot of fun today. Right, data capture's started with James. He's a little nervous. So we got these two geezers staring at him. So obviously I brought my quad. We're going to capture some data from James. We've got a 7-iron. You just hit when you're ready, James. We've got his driver and a wedge if we need to. Let's see if my suspicions are correct. He's got a little bout of the shanks as well. This is going to be long. Right, James, should we look at some of the data?
Yes, please.
Right, so last night, James doesn't know this, I was basically predicting what I think you do wrong.
Yep.
And I've said to him this morning, he said, oh, I'm hitting them all out the heel, because obviously we're measuring strike like he hasn't seen it before. And last night, I basically said to camera that you've probably got face-to-path issues due to wrist angles, which we're going to look at in a second.
Yep.
And I reckon you hit some out the heel. Because the statement that you said yesterday to me that makes me think that is you say I cut it to the right and then I hit it left.
Yeah.
The ones that are going left are heel shots.
Right, okay.
So that it's strike. It's not that you deliver the face at one angle with one shot and then the very next shot you're at the completely different angle.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So it's very rare that you get a golfer delivering a face to a path at this angle and then the next shot at this angle. And then the next one. What people tend to do is they follow patterns.
Yeah.
They do the same thing every time. They're consistently bad every time. They're consistently good every time. They're consistently average every time. And then they throw in the odd curveball, a shank, a duff, a big toe if they need a higher handicap. That's the erraticness. But their delivery, as you'll see, is relatively consistent. So James, it's this number here, club lie is what's concerning me. It's jumping around and you're averaging 13. You're averaging 13 toe down, so lift that handle up, yeah. Very high handle.
Very.
Top path is only 2 degrees left, that's not too bad at all. Face is open to the path, this was my other suspicion. You're averaging a face open to a path, you're not controlling dynamic lie. Which in turn is not going to control strike, and then in turn it's going to make it very hard for you to hit target. This is an easy diagnosis. Let's work out if it's an easy fix.
Let's hope so.
So what are you feeling there, James? Tell me.
Lots of weird feelings.
Go on, up to the top and stop. So for James, for everyone watching, we're getting rid of a downswing that starts with this kind of hinge in the wrist area, the pitching up of the shaft, so the standing up of this shaft, which then requires him to not crash into the ground by pulling the handle up really high, which is why we see that toe down. So what are you trying to do on these ones? Go up to the top and stop for me. Normal backswing, downswing, yeah, that way with the wrist, and which way with the shaft? Let it, yes, drop behind you and then swing around your left knee. The beauty with this, James, is we got 4 days.
Yep.
There's nowhere else to go. You're on the ship. This time is for you. It's your time.
Yeah.
We can practice. You can do it in the restaurants when you're eating, thinking about it. You can go for a swim, get your mind off it, hit more balls. We've got all the time to get this fixed.
Get it done. Cool.
Your time, James.
My time. Let's do it.
Don't take too long, because I want to play table tennis. Right, great morning with James. Lots to work on. I think he's going to find it quite tough because he is so keen to stack that shaft, to stand it up. And when you get someone who's so keen to do that, so I say the word keen as in, obviously he doesn't want to do that, and he now knows he doesn't want to do that, but his brain, the way he's worked out of putting forces through that club, kind of applying the forces to try and send the ball, when you're fighting against them, yeah, he's going to need to practice. We've got all the time that he needs, and that's the beauty of this trip and this competition. So it's a good study for me as much as it is for him. He's going to have to hit a lot of bad shots before he starts hitting some good ones, I think. Now time for lunch. We're outside on the deck. James is now practicing. It's better straight starting shot, but you still stood that shaft up a bit, James.
Okay.
One before that, drop the shaft down better. Lay that down up to the top and stop for us. So you want to, yeah, that way on the way down. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Very different strike that as well. Right, it's my turn. I'm going for a full body massage apparently, followed by a proper like razor, you know, wet shave, which I've never had before. I am going to look beautiful for tonight's ball. Yeah. Right, this is about to go using that. Oh, look how smart I'm starting to look. Right, great first day with James. Properly impressed in that afternoon session. I feel like we could make some real big changes with James. And I'm already starting to see them happening. The question that I simply don't know the answer to is I'm getting him to make different moves, and we'll measure where his dynamic lie is tomorrow. Is can he connect with the ball? You know, can he play? Can he put that action into play? And with any lesson, I always explain to him that we don't know the answer to that question. Oh, looking sharp. The only way we'll know the answer to that question is doing what we're doing. Giving him a chance to learn some, what I feel is some better technique, and then seeing if he can put it into play. Interesting point with strike with James. Think about it. Everything he does kind of encourages the ball to start a bit right, but then he cuts it, so it's the worst thing for him. He is working out subconsciously, and this is the beauty of golfers and why you have to work with them, that the heel strike, even though so dangerous because he can hit the odd shank, the heel strike starts a bit further left for him, doesn't it? So he's actually using strike and building it around all his other delivery conditions to try and find target. And that's the beauty of working with students, is that everyone works it out differently, which is why you have to get lessons, you have to get fit. It's the same message. But we got 2 more days of practicing before we hit the course. Yeah, this could be good. We could have some massive changes if he keeps this pace up. Right, I am cleanly shaved, fully massaged, and I look spectacular. Take me to the ball. Right, there we go. See you all tomorrow morning, or tomorrow evening. Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you think James is going to get this. I'll be interested to know. I'm really excited about where he might go, actually. What do you think? I think strike's still going to be an issue, but yeah, let me know. Come on, let's hear you. Saw some of the comments on what you thought he was doing wrong. Few people getting it, lots not getting the ideas from the first conversation. But hopefully after part 2 you'll get that. How I think coaches you're already working people out from the first meet, almost before they've hit a shot. Post comments though, do you reckon he will fix this? See you all tomorrow. I'm very tired.